Wow. You know, I will say this, guys. I can't be mad. I can't. You know, I can't be mad. It is what it is, right? Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my first series recap slash series preview stream of the year as the Guardians just finished up a 4-game series in the one part of the Bay Area as they faced off against the Oakland A's. And I will say this, taking 3 out of 4, not bad at all. Not even mad, right? The offense was alive for the majority of this game. Aside from a handful of innings, the offense was buzzing. I loved that. I loved it. But the ending of that 4th game, which I'll get into when I get into that game, you know? But yeah, we're going to start off with the first game of the series and, first game of the Stephen Vogt era. And wouldn't you know, the Guardians offense woke up early. They were ready to go. And it was evident from the beginning this team has a different approach. Last year, the Guardians probably would have scored 2 runs in that game, maybe, if they were lucky. Against Alex Wood, who is up and down. I asked my guy Rocha about him, and he's like, sometimes he's really good, other times he's ass. Well, we already know that if this was last year, if Tito was still our manager or whatever, that it doesn't matter if he was good or ass. We would make him look good. Because that's what the Guardians always did. But in this first game of the season, the Guardians went out there and they took care of business. I can tell Shane Bieber went to Driveline, which is, I guess, the spot to go when if you want to become a good pitcher again or a good player. Because, of course, Bieber, coming off a not-so-great year, went to Driveline, and my God. I streamed this game, and oh my God, what a game. Mwah! Masterclass. Absolute. Mwah! Beautiful. 4 hits in 6 innings, 1 walk, 11 Ks. No runs allowed. We shut them down in the run department. The entire team. Bieber, phenomenal. Morgan, solid. Heron, good. Sandlin, nasty. Not bad. In terms of the runs, Tyler Freeman, welcome to the, welcome to playing damn near every day in center field, right? Taking over for Miles Straw, who is now in AAA because he's a bum. Got the Guardians on the board. First run of the year on an RBI double, scoring David Fry. And then Andres in the top of top second, top of the 4th. Andres strikes with an RBI single. And then the Guardians would really pile it on. Austin Hedges got a 2-run single, helped by a throwing error that doinked off of Hedges. That was funny. That was funny. I mean, we were going to score a run anyway, but that's just hilarious. Right? Off of Hedges, really? Well, not off of Hedges. Hedges ran through the glove and the ball went squirting out. People, the casuals probably would think, is that like a foul or something on Hedges? No. It's just bad luck on the A's part. But Hedges would get 2 runs in there, and then Brian Rocchio would get 2 runs in on an RBI, a 2-run double, and then of course Jose had to chime in with an RBI triple in the 9th. And then to put it away, David Fry would get on the board with a sac fly. I love to see it. So Guardians win 8-0. Alex Wood, 3 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks. So, in the end, he was pretty ass. What is Driveline? It's like a place where pitchers and hitters go to improve their game? Like a skills place. They help you out. Like they have trainers and stuff there. I hear about all kinds of players going the drive line to work on their game. Yeah, Bieber was phenomenal. They got after Alex Wood, which is what you need to do. And yeah, they took care of business. So Bieber's now 1-0 with a 0 ERA. And Alex Wood's 0-1 with a 16.20 ERA. Love to see it. You really love to see that. You know? Of course, I stream this game, so I'm not going to really dig too deep into it. You want to hear my overall thoughts, just watch the stream. Pretty much. Right? Now we get into game 2. Right? And Logan Allen got the start against Ross Stripling, so another former Giant pitcher. I see the A's trying to bring in that Giant magic, right? Bringing in former Giant pitchers. Ross Stripling, I mean, he's all right, I guess. He went 5 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs. That's cute. It's awesome. And then J.D. Davis would homer, make it 3-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Top 5, Andres would double in a run. And then Will Brennan would single in a run. This is all top 5, by the way. And then bottom 5, Esteury Ruiz would add a run on a sac fly. And then J.D. Davis would homer again in the bottom 6 to make it 5-3. Andres would respond in the top 7 with an RBI double, made it 6-3. And then Shea Langoliers sac fly, made it 6-4. And that is where the scoring ends. So Guardians win. Again, Logan Allen, solid 5 innings. You know, like I said, 6 hits, 3 runs. Decent stuff, I guess. 2 of them were on homers. And then you had the sac fly. But yeah, Stripling, 5 innings, 7 hits. Not great. 5 runs. 4 were earned because of the balk. And then 6 Ks, 2 walks, and a homer. So overall, not bad. Not bad. Logan is now 1-0 with a 5.40 ERA. Stripling is 0-1 with a 7.20 ERA. And Clase locked in his first save. And I'll be honest, when Clase came in, because he's had trouble in Oakland the last couple of years, he's been the victim of a couple of walk-offs. Man. I saw him come out and I'm like, oh God, here we go. But then, got a double play to end it. Good stuff. You know, calling a sweep jinxes the team. Yeah, unfortunately, Jacob, who responded in the chat saying, go Guards, he said we were going to sweep the A's. So that's when I knew immediately we were not sweeping these guys. Every time he calls for a sweep, it doesn't happen. So I try to reverse the jinx by saying, oh yeah, we're gonna go 3-1. And we did. We did. So not even mad. Like I said, not mad. But yeah, Logan Allen, 1-0, 5.40 ERA. Stripling's 0-1, 7.20 ERA, and then Clase with his first save. Good stuff out of Clase. Just needs, 43 more to go to tie his total from last year? I just wonder, is Vogt gonna run him into the ground like Tito always did? Right? Because Tito, he threw him out there in any situation. So then we go to yesterday's matchup. Now, of course, I was actually at the store for most of this game, so I didn't really see much of it. I believe I saw the beginning when we were up 2-0. And then I went to the store to, do a little resupply mission before things got chaotic with Easter coming up. With the candy and stuff. And on the mound we had Tanner Bybee and they had J.P. Sears. Tanner went 4 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 5 walks. My dude had a freaking walkathon out here. 4 Ks with a 6.75 ERA. Ay, ay, ay. J.P. Sears, 3 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, 1 K. In terms of the scoring, again, Andres Gimenez would show up, RBI triple. And then Gabriel Arias registers an RBI with a single, made it 2-0. And then I went shopping, and then everything fell apart. Nick Allen grounded into a force, scored a run. J.D. Davis would score. Allen the third, or McCann the third. Butler's out at second, and then Nick Allen the first. So, yeah. It was 2-1. Ryan Noda would single in a run, and then that would tie the game. And then the third inning happened, and Kyle McCann, in what was a very ass inning from Bibee, he had 3 walks in that inning. Ugh. Ouch. They took the lead 3-2, and from that point on, the Guardians would not look back, as after the third inning, the Guardians, right off the bat, fourth inning comes up, bang, 3 runs in the fourth inning, courtesy of a Arias single, tied the game, Hedges sac fly, 4-3 guards, and then Kwan, RBI single, made it 5-3. From that point on, we wouldn't look back. And then the fifth inning comes up, Gabriel reaches on a throwing error, of course. This is the theme. You're going to notice there's a lot of errors from the A's. Yep. Arias would reach on a throwing error, scores a run. Hedges, RBI double, scores a run. And then top 6, David Fry, sac fly. Call it sac fry. Yeah. 8-3. Tyler Freeman, 9-3, RBI single. And then, to, really get things going, Stephen Kwan got it on the fun with a ding-dong. His first of the year. Longest home run of his career. I think it was 427. So, right field. Good stuff. It was damn near right center field. Great stuff. 10-3. And then Jose would get in with a single, top 9. And then David Fry, RBI single, made it 12-3. So, yeah, after they tied the game, the Guardians are like, all right, that's enough. That's enough. We're taking this crap over. This is our game, damn it. And, so Tanner Bibee didn't get the win, unfortunately. But Nick Sandlin did. He's 1-0 now. He got the win. So that's cool for Nick. Nick coming off some injuries and stuff. He's looked nasty. He's 1-0. And then JP Sears is 0-1, 12.27 ERA for JP. But yeah, JP Sears, 3 2/3, 6 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, 1 K. That Bibee stat line is ugly as heck, though. 5 walks? 4 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs. Yeah, he's going to have a lot to look at when he watches this tape and when he has his next bullpen session. Jinxes exist. Yes, it seems you never want to predict anything great because greatness awaits for the surprise factor. Yeah. It's a lot of times I'll try to, reverse psychology. I'll say, yep, we're not scoring here. Because, I want to be confident, but whenever I say, oh, yeah, we're going to score here, we never do. So I usually would say, yeah, we're probably not going to score here. But yet, we always sometimes do. So we take this game. We at least secure the split at worst. And, Guardians 2-0. Well, no, actually, this is 3-0 because this was yesterday. So 3-0. How about that? Take the series. Right? And then came tonight's game, or today's game. And, of course, I was streaming the Cavs, which that wasn't fun at all. And, Paul Blackburn on the mound against Cookie, who's back. And it's pretty evident Tito squeezed the very last bit of, I guess, good stuff, giggity, wow, out of Cookie. These cookies are horrible. They've been left out too long. Oh, man, Cookie Carrasco. I said this during my stream today. I was like, in the words of Toby Keith, rest in peace, he ain't as good as he once was. No, that's pretty clear. I mean, it's cool. He's a good placeholder until Gavin gets back. But honestly, if I'm Cookie, once Gavin's back, I am going to the bullpen. I'm happily taking a role in the bullpen because there's a role for you there. He'll come in for a couple innings, give you some solid pitches, 8 innings, whatever. But yeah, once Gavin's back, Gavin's going to take his spot in the rotation, which shouldn't be too long now. But Carrasco, 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Not horrible, but yeah. Especially with the way the offense has been playing. You'd think, well, he should be fine. I'm just happy he went 5 innings. right? Decent stuff. He didn't get his ass kicked, which is nice. It just the 3 runs. Ugh. Now Blackburn, 7 innings, 3 hits, no runs allowed, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Yeah, that's very Paul Blackburn. That is very Blackburn. That's a Blackburn type stat line there. He's very good. I could see him getting traded before the deadline to a team that needs a pitcher. But yeah, so for the longest time, it looked like we were probably going to get shut down. And then all of a sudden, wouldn't you know, the Guardians offense woke up. But, of course, not before we were down 3-0. Courtesy of a J.J. Bleday triple, scored a run. And then Seth Brown made it 2-0 on a single. And then J.J. Bleday again in the third with a RBI single, made it 3-0. And then the Guardians would strike in the top of the 8th with an Arias ground out that scored a run. And we thought, okay, that's all we're getting. No, Jose would reach on a fielding error by Nick Allen. Yeah, he would misplay it. I think that's the ball that went boink off the glove. Like he misplayed it horribly. Andres would score. And then Josh Naylor would single to Lawrence Butler. And I'm pretty sure that's the one that went under the glove of Geloff. Geloff got Bill Bucknered. The ball went whoop right under the glove. So we're tied at 3. And the thing that really kills me is the Guardians could have taken the lead. Yeah, they could have taken the lead. They should have. The freaking... I swear, my ear's itching. The A's begged us to take this game. They served it to us on a silver platter. And we were like, nah, we've already have taken 3. We'll give you one. Give you one. I think Stephen Vogt was being nice to his old team. He was being nice. No, I think it's just a case of first-time manager. He didn't know what he didn't know. He's like, oh, was I supposed to do that? Because, what he did, yeah, I don't think he should have. I don't think he should have done that. No. We get all the way down to the top of the 9th, right? We essentially, Barlow came in there, boom, bam, bing, got him, right? And then Danny Jimenez comes in, walks Bo Naylor. Estevan Florial, who we get from the Yankees, comes up. And he's going for a triple. No, I'm sorry, that's the ball that went through Geloff. That's right. Yeah. Florial's ball went through Geloff's glove. Yeah. That's when it happened. It went through Geloff's glove. He got Bill Buckner. It got Bill Buckner. Yeah. One of the most legendary calls in history of, I think, was it the World Series or whatever? Bill Buckner at first base. It looks like he has a routine ground out, right? Ball goes whoop right through the glove. Right underneath it. And Florial goes to third. Okay? And so he's at third. And then wow. And then Langoliers picks off Bo Naylor on an attempt. Why are we bunting with Arias, of all people? Right? Why are we bunting with Arias? He's not a bunter. The bunter is coming up after him, right? And Vogt even said in the post game, he's like, yeah, I called a bunt. I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have done that. Hey, first-time manager. He only has, I'm going to say, a few passes on stuff like that. I'll give him a pass for a first-time manager. But, man, you can't be doing that. You got to let him whack that bat. At worst, because we had, what, 1 out then? At worst, it's a ground out, and we score a run. Or a strikeout. Oh, well. Juan comes up, bunts right after that. Singles. Easy. Could have had a run scored. No. No, of course not. So game ends up being tied, and then after that, funny thing is, after that Kwan single, Danny Jimenez throws the ball in the center field because the second baseman wasn't on station, and so we had runners ready to score, and they didn't come in. Jimenez grounded out, and that was it. And then they brought out freaking Barlow for another inning, which again, strike two, Vogt. That's strike two. You have Clase. Now, Tito, we all know, would have brought out Clase for that, because he always did that. He always brought out the closer in a situation like that. He always did. He was a tryhard. Vogt clearly didn't catch the memo. Bringing out the closer like the A's did with Jimenez. You bring out the closer in those situations to keep it tied and send it to extras. Especially because you would have had 3, 4, 5 in the order coming up. You would have had Ramirez and Bo coming up, or Ramirez and Josh coming up with Andres on second. Of course not. So, yeah. Bottom of the ninth comes up, walks Ryan Noda, and then we thought we had a ground out, but no, they challenged. Dude safe. And then Butler singles, and that should have been the end of the game, but I guess they didn't get a good read. So then they brought out Eli Morgan, and what does this bum do? 4 straight walks to end the game. 4 straight balls. 4 straight balls. My dude warmed up in the bullpen, off to the side, came in the game, and did not throw a single strike. Oh, wow. Wow. Just a classic, right? It's like a tradition for the Guardians to get walked off by the A's. Every year, I think it's happened the last 2 or 3 years. 3 or 4 years. It seems like it happens every year. But years ago, Jed Lowry did it to Clase. I think the next year is Tony Kemp. Was that last year, I think it was, that happened? And now this year it's this, on a walk-off walk to Abraham Toro. Classic. So, in the end, Cookie did all right. Blackburn was solid. Rock solid. And overall, Jimenez got the win. He's 1-0. Barlow takes the loss. He has a 9 ERA with an 0-1 record. Of course, no Trevor Stephan. He's out for the year, so someone's going to have to take that setup man spot. It might be Barlow. It could be someone like Hunter Gaddis, who has been phenomenal in his role so far. Bunting the ball, swing away. Just win the series, that's it. You are the only person I know who has turkeys. Sort of cool. How about it won't be Cavs Nuggets in the playoffs in game 1? Well, we won't play the Nuggets because they're in the West. We're in the East. So the only way we'd play them is in the finals. What's up, tribes? Yeah, happy Easter to everybody watching. I mean, I'm not going to rage like a certain someone would. Because we're 3-1, rookie manager. He's still learning the ropes. Has a good support system. But he just has to learn. Bro, in that situation, you bring out the damn closer. I mean, if you want to be like Tito. Which, you're not Tito, obviously. Tito would have definitely had Clase out there. Tito had no problem freaking throwing Clase out there in any situation like that. But going with Barlow for 2 innings, and then bringing in Eli Morgan of all people? Okay. All right. I'm sure he'll learn his what to do and what not to do. So, with that being said, we look forward to this upcoming series against Seattle. In Seattle. Now, let me check, see what Seattle's been up to. They are coming off a series against the Red Sox. Wait for the thing to pull up here. Okay. But yeah, Red Sox won, so the Mariners are 2-2. And the matchup for tomorrow is going to be... Yeah, we've never faced him. Now, what about on the flip side? Tristan McKenzie versus Seattle Mariners. How has he done against old Seattle? He's 0-2 with a 7.36 ERA and 10 strikeouts. Oh, God. He hasn't faced him in 2 years, though. 2022 in August. 6 innings, 3 hits. So not too bad. 3 runs, 1 home run allowed. I think that was like right before I think he was hurt or something around that time. That was when our freaking pitching staff fell apart at the seams, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. And then he's lost both meetings to the Mariners. Now Hancock, of course, just like McKenzie, making their first starts of the season. So it'd be great to see us go out there and get an impressive win. All right. Against McKenzie. Yeah, of course. Haniger, 2 dingers, 4 RBIs, and 6 at-bats. Dylan Moore, 1 homer and 4 RBIs and 2 at-bats. And then you got Zavala, of course. Seby Zavala, 2 homers, 5 RBIs, and 6 at-bats. Batting .333. So essentially his 2 hits have been homers. Yeah. They were in the same game, too. Because, of course. So, moving on to game numero dos. April 2nd. And, of course, we played them all on April 1st. What a joke. Ha ha ha. April 2nd. It will be... Where are we at? The Beebs against Luis Castillo. Why do we always face Luis Castillo? The Beebs. Now, of course, the Beebs, remember, actually got hurt, I think, against the Mariners a couple years ago. But Bieber's coming off his best start in like a couple years. Definitely. But against the Mariners, he's 1-2 with a 2.68 ERA, 40 Ks, and 6 appearances. Last time we saw him, 2023 against Seattle, 6 innings, 6 hits, and did not allow a run or a hit. And he got a no decision. His 1 win came in his first start against them on April 16th, 2019. 6 innings, 1 earned run, 3 walks. Wow. And he got the win. So hopefully we see a lot better from him this time around. Now, Luis Castillo against the Guardians, it's been up and down. All right, so against the Guardians, Luis Castillo is actually 1-3 with an ERA of 4.21 and 39 Ks and 7 appearances. His win came 2 years ago in 2022. I think that was actually, that was a few days into his stint with the Mariners, right when he joined them in in September. He went 6 innings, 5 hits, allowed no runs, and 1 walk. I tell you, when he was with the Reds, we had his number. Look at the amount of runs we hit off of this guy when he was with the Reds. So his first start didn't really give up much. Finally hit a dinger. 2-run shot. Oh, no? It wasn't a 2-run shot. I see what happened. All right, it was a ground rule double. All right, that's cool. But yeah, he had 3 straight losses against us with the Reds. He gave up 3 runs in 5 innings. His first one in 2020. 2021, 6 runs and 4 earned in 5 innings. No, in 4 innings. And then arguably his worst outing against us ever to this date. 3 1/3 innings. 8 runs allowed, 2 homers, and 3 walks. Now, of course, in his last start, let's take a look at Luis Castillo, see what he did. Of course, we already know what Bieber did. He had a masterclass. I already went over that. But for Luis Castillo, so far, 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, and 5 Ks against Boston on March 28th to open the season. And then you look at how our guys have done against Castillo, and then how they've done against Bieber. Let's see. I already know they have guys that have wrecked Bieber before. What's going on, Green Eggs? Happy Easter, of course. Red Sox won. Polanco left Minnesota. You know what that? You know that crazy. What? Jorge? Yeah, I know that. Okay. So against Bieber, actually, a lot of Jorge Polanco's there. Oh, of course he is. Of course, Jorge Polanco's on the freaking Mariners. Oh, of course he is. But he has 2 RBIs against Bieber in his career. I thought he had more than that, but I guess not. And then Crawford, J.P. Crawford, 4 RBIs, 9 at-bats. Actually, none of the guys have hit home runs off of him. Interesting. Now, against Castillo, obviously, Jose has 3 dongs, 6 RBIs, and 20 at-bats, batting .250, so he loves facing Castillo. The next best guy, honestly, is Kwan, who has 9 at-bats. No, Hedges, 1 for 3 with an RBI. Jimenez, batting 100 with an RBI. 100 with 10 at-bats. Ugh. But yeah, Jose is by far the best player against Castillo. Yep. And of course, wherever Jose goes, we go. Now, this should be an interesting matchup. I will be streaming the game tomorrow. I'm probably not streaming that game. I might, though. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, no, because that's when the Cavs play. Because these guys are playing at 9:40. Yeah, so I won't be streaming that game, unfortunately. So hopefully Bieber continues with another masterclass. And then April 3rd, to wrap up the series, it'll be 4:10 first pitch. Logan Allen against George Kirby. Let's take a look at George Kirby. Kirby against the Guards. I know he's faced us before, last year. Maybe even twice. Come on, show me Kirby. Show me Kirby. He has 2 no decisions. Yeah. Last time he faced us was last year, 2023, April 9th. 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run. And then before that, September 4th, 2022, 3 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run. Dang. And of course, we faced Robbie Ray too last year. That dude went 1 outing in his season, and then he got hurt. That's tough. That's tough. Now, as far as George Kirby so far this season, it looks like he's been all right from what I've seen. George Kirby. Kirby. Come on, show me Kirby. All right, coming off a win, 6 2/3, 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 8 Ks against Boston. So yeah, we're going to have our hands full, as always. So yeah, Hancock, Castillo, and Kirby. Kirby. But yeah, against Kirby, again, only Jose has really had success. And of course, we already know about Logan Allen. So this should be a solid game. I'm excited for that one. And that means we're going to see... wow, we're really going to have Bibee, Carrasco, and Bieber against the Twins. Oh my God. Bibee, Cookie, and Bieber against the Twins. Okay. All right. That should be fun. So, that's really all I got, guys. Polanco left. Stop Julio Rodriguez. Top goal. Yeah, limit his damage and you should be fine. Yeah, pretty much. So, that's really all I got. Again, I'll be live tomorrow for some baseball. Guardians versus Mariners. Should be a good one. On April Fool's Day, of course. and we'll be going on 9:40 p.m. So Giants and Doyers also going on. That should be a good game. But yeah, let's go Guards. Let's watch McKenzie put out a master class. First start since the Diamondbacks series when he was supposed to pitch. Remember that? That's when he got hurt. Never didn't see him again after that. So see how he does, and hopefully he doesn't look like a meatball man, because if he's out here throwing meatballs, we're in trouble. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Have a good rest of your night, and go Guardians. See you guys later. Yeah, 3-1 is still pretty good. 4-0 would have been dope, but 3-1 isn't bad. I figured we were going to lose games at some point. Just, can we please stop getting walked off by the damn A's? Like, damn. They came back, tied the game, had a chance to win, did it, and then got walked off. Now, it would have been more painful for me if we had taken the lead, blown the lead, and then got walked off. That would have been even more painful. But damn, like, you had a chance to take the lead. Clase was probably like in the freaking dugout warming up his arm, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go in, yeah. I could just see Clase like waiting. It's like, okay, I'm gonna warm up my arm, yeah. And then he looks over and goes, me? Do I go pitch? And then they look at him and go, no. They're like, huh? Tito would always, no, I was right, Tito's not here no more. But Tito would always have me pitch. But to have Barlow go 2 innings, interesting. Oh, well, it is what it is. You know, that this is what you call vote learning on the fly. So I'm sure he'll put down in his notepad, don't bunt with Gabriel Arias in clutch situations. If anything, pinch hit Brian Rocchio for him. Pinch hit Brian Rocchio. The A's literally served us a W on a silver platter, and we didn't eat it. Someone should find Jameis Winston. We need some W's to eat. Like I said, I'm not even mad, right? I'm not even mad. I mean, it's a rookie manager. I know Tito is probably Tito. I know for sure was watching on TV thinking, "Put it in Clase, put it in Clase." No, this is him. Because he would have a big old wad of freaking chew in his mouth. That's what he would be doing. See him freaking calling up the freaking phone, and then they'd be like, "Oh, who this?" I'm like, "What do I call for?" He's like, "Who is this?" "It's Tito." It's like, "Tito, why are you calling the freaking bullpen phone? You're not even supposed to be doing that. What are you doing?" "What do I call for?" Because Tito would be calling the bullpen phone. In Oakland. Look about putting Clase. That would be very Tito, but obviously that's illegal. Like, how'd you even get this number? He's like, "I coached for you guys for how many years? I know the number." But it's illegal. You're not even at the stadium. Put in Clase. No, actually, Tito would send a text to like one of the team members, like, one of the other coaches, and be like, "Put in Clase in all caps. Put in Clase." I'm actually kind of shocked they didn't. Tito would have, though. 100,000%. He would have put in Clase in the 9th to keep it tied, knowing what you had coming up in the 10th. I had a hunch that was probably going to happen, though, right? Had a hunch. It's like, we don't score here, we're probably losing, because it's a tradition. We lose, we always get walked off by the freaking A's. Uh, oh, wow. Robert Dillingham committed to NC State. Well, yeah, it was 2021, and then he decommitted and flipped to Kentucky. That's right. I remember. Wow. I remember. What the heck is this? Oh, damn. The Barstool Duke account said, NIT, the Squidward meme. NIT, pointing at the NC State Wolfpack account. Wow. And then NC State just packed them up twice, right? ACC title game, and now the big dance. That's tough. So let's see. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it. Okay? Okay. Yeah. That's gonna do it. So I will see you all tomorrow night for some Guardians and Mariners. Another late night ball game. Love to see it. And then we'll see what else I have planned. Have some Cavs games this week too. Wow. Dodgers have the bases juiced. And it's James Outman against Kittredge. Hey, Kittredge, didn't he used to be a Ray? I think so. I think he used to be a Tampa Bay Ray. Now he's a St. Louis Cardinal. Wow. That almost went left field. So Andrew Kittredge went from one devil magic worshipping team to another devil magic, black magic, dark matter team. Oh man. I'm not even mad about us losing, to be fair. Because you're going to lose games. You know, you're not going to go 162-0. Right? I know some people on here be treating every game like a damn World Series. So it's whatever. But I'm not going to be out here treating a game like a damn World Series. It's only game, what, 4? 4 of the season. First week of the season. It would have been fun to sweep, but we don't sweep teams. That's how we are. So I'll take the series win. Twins lost 2, so that really helps. But of course, the Tigers are actually pretty good this year. So we'll have to deal with them playing well. So they have been injury free. Yep. Yep. So that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I will see you all tomorrow for Mariners and Guardians. And then on Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be live for some Cavs ball against the Jazz and the Suns. So back to back. Fun. I'll see you all tomorrow night. That being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Guardians. Bounce back tomorrow. I'm out.